Wait, if you're a dog owner and love your pet, you must watch this video in its entirety.
Why are dogs getting sick? Are dog food manufacturers cutting corners? Why are dogs not living as long as they used to? There has been significant concern lately by veterinarians and dog owners alike. As more and more people continue the trend to humanize their animals, there has been increased scrutiny on the dog food industry. Trying to distinguish between what is marketing and what is reality is always really tough to navigate. My journey to discover what was going on with dog food began when my 6-year-old lab Tucker really started to slow down. I couldn't believe it because he was only 6 and he was acting so much older. I thought I was doing everything right. I was taking him on daily walks, keeping him stimulated by playing games and socializing him with other dogs. All of this, and he was still acting lethargic, having trouble getting up and moving around. He had a lackluster coat, itchy skin, bad breath, and really smelly poop. All of this led me to begin researching why he was acting so old. As it turns out, it was all about nutrition. I was sure that I was giving Tucker good food. The packaging had all sorts of great, fresh-looking ingredients. Dissecting the entire process of food creation and what goes into kibble is an incredibly complex scientific process. Byproducts are created and molecular structures are changed. But going into glycation end products and things like Maillard reaction products are not really going to help anyone understand just really what is going on with your dog. Not all dog food is bad. In fact, there really isn't that much actually inside your dog food at all. How can this be? Well, that's because commercial dog food is required to stay good on a shelf for 2 to 3 years, and fresh food just doesn't keep that long. In order to accommodate that kind of shelf life, your dog's food needs to be pressure cooked at an extremely high temperature. This allows the food to keep longer, but unfortunately for your dog, it also cooks out all of the good stuff that used to be in the food. The result of this is similar to you or I eating fast food every meal of every day. You fill up, then you feel bad. With long shelf life dog foods, our dogs like Tucker are simply not getting the vitamins and nutrients they need to live healthy lives. Did you know that over the last 50 years, the average lifespan of a golden retriever has decreased by more than 8 years? Large box retailers and the required shelf lives are literally taking years off of our dogs' lives. How can this be allowed? Well, with dog food, there are no minimum requirements for nutritional supplements. So that means important things like omega-3s, antioxidants, and polysaccharides are completely overlooked when it comes to your dog's food. And all of those ingredients are critical to giving your dog a healthy and vibrant life. They are essential to maintaining their immune system and controlling inflammation in joints. The disturbing thing about all of this is that what you see on the dog food package is not what you get. When you open the bag, you soon realize by the smell alone, something is amiss. What happened to all that delicious looking dog food? The process of creating kibble has essentially turned those ingredients into unrecognizable chunks of brown mush, essentially the equivalent of heavily processed fast food. The lack of these critical components has led to an increase in so many health issues, including an alarming increase in cancer rates. Recent studies show that nearly 50% of dogs over the age of 10 will deal with some form of cancer. When dogs do not receive the proper levels of key vitamin and nutrients, they just get sick. Just like us, they don't just wake up sick. They slowly, over the course of years, simply wear down. The lack of energy, loss of luster in their coats, achy knees, joints, itchy skin, smelly breath, just generally being malnourished. Society often simply chalks this up to getting older. And while Father Time remains undefeated, our furry friends are acting way older than their age. And the worst thing is, we don't even realize it. As soon as I realized Tucker wasn't getting enough nourishment, I began trying to solve this problem. I started making his food for him to ensure that he had 100% of all the good stuff he needed. It didn't take long to start to notice the improvement. Tucker had more energy, he moved around easier, he just looked better. He was back to his old self. But doing this every day quickly became time-consuming and expensive. The ingredients alone were costing more than $300 a month. And the cost wasn't even the worst thing. It took so much time. From going to the grocery store, cleaning and prepping the ingredients, and then cooking and cleaning up and storage, and doing this multiple times every week, it just wasn't something that I felt like I could keep up with. Now, it's really hard to suggest that you move away from kibble and store-bought food completely. Creating and maintaining a raw diet is expensive and time-consuming, and it's not really a practical way to provide for your pet. So we came up with a simple way to enhance the daily nutrient count to the levels where your pet can thrive. The biggest problem we face is that dogs are stubborn. They don't understand the concept of, take this pill, you'll thank me later. So we had to create a product that will bring them back to health and still taste great. This set us on our way to developing the Yumology flavoring system. We have created the perfect supplement, and we deliver it to our dogs in a small, soft chew treat. Now, if you're like most other dog owners, you already give your dogs treats. They are not only a great way to say thank you, but they also reinforce good behavior, and they strengthen the bond between you and your dog, and they just make your dog very happy. And as a dog owner, that makes you happy. It just feels good. Now, with PetJoy Soft Chews, you can do all of that, and your dog will be getting more than 100% of all of the good stuff that their food has been lacking for all of these years. You will notice your dog has more energy, an easier time moving around, less itchy skin, and a much shinier coat. The smell of the breath and poop will even improve, all from simply getting the vitamins and nutrients that they need. Gone are the days of fast food nutrition for your dog. We guarantee that by simply giving your dog PetJoy Soft Chews, along with their regular meals, you will see a difference, just like I did with Tucker. One of our favorite things at PetJoy is when we get a chance to hear directly from our customers. Here's an awesome story about Slater from his owner.
Slater was hit by a car a few years ago. After hip and leg surgery and lots of prescribed medication, he just didn't seem to heal completely. He limped and had trouble on the stairs, and even walking seemed painful. We were willing to do anything to make him better, but nothing was working. He was taking 9 pills a day, and we still saw very little improvement. Not only that, but he hated taking the pills, and frankly, why wouldn't he? They smelled horrible. I couldn't imagine the taste. When we found PetJoy, everything got easier. Slater stopped fighting us to take his medication, and now he's even able to get up and down the stairs again. Thank you, PetJoy, for giving Slater his life back.
Now we hear stories like that all the time, and it's such a blessing that we're able to make an impact on pets' lives. We know that healthy pets are happy pets, and happy pets make happy people. Since you're still watching this video, it's pretty clear that your pet's health is a priority. PetJoy is actually not available in stores yet. However, it is likely to retail for $62.95, which is well worth it considering all the benefits it has for your dog. But because you have the opportunity to buy directly from us, you can try it for only $42.95. That's more than $20 off the retail price. We also have discounts available for when you buy more than one bottle. Today, if you buy 2 at $42.95, you'll get a 3rd bottle for free. And if you buy 3 bottles, we'll give you 2 bottles for free. Plus, you'll receive free shipping today on all orders. That's a savings of up to $165 off the retail price. So for less than $1 a day, you can give your dog the gift of great health. The majority of canine issues can be totally avoided simply by giving your dog proper nutrition. When I see dogs that are sick and getting older, it's hard to watch because I know most of these issues can be avoided. The best part is that when you do give your dogs PetJoy, it allows them to get back on the road to good health. Just think of all the time you can spend with your dog at the park, not at the vet. Once your dog begins taking PetJoy, you will notice the same results that I did with Tucker. You'll notice a shinier coat, more energy, more alertness, less itchy skin, and much more mobility. Just a happier, younger acting dog. Look, we are so certain that you'll see the same results that I did with Tucker that we are offering a 90-day money-back guarantee. With our Yumology flavoring, your dog is guaranteed to love PetJoy's products. If for any reason our Yumology flavoring doesn't appeal to your dog, just let us know. We're happy to assist you with a return, even if the jar is almost empty. Tucker is a super picky eater, and he loves PetJoy, and we are sure that your good boys and girls will too. I hope that you can do this for your dog, and do this for yourself. It's great just knowing that you've done everything you can to help them live their best lives. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. We want to welcome you to the PetJoy family, and we can't wait to hear your personal success stories.